Run that back. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yo. Welcome back to the MMP podcast. This is your host, Leo MVP. Once again, I thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for tapping in with me and supporting everything that y'all, that y'all been a part of it. And I'm blessed. And I'm glad y'all here. Today, on this episode, I am with a friend from elementary school, bruh, and then had locked in, bruh. Like, matter of fact, I ain't gonna say elementary school because middle school is where we left off, and then high school is really where we departed, right. And then God brought us back together to have a great conversation. So I really appreciate you for being here. This is Sierra Hendrix-Williams. Clap it up. Yeah.
Yeah, the sound effects and everything.
Everything, bro. We in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I told you, he was ready to go. But how you doing, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just living for real. Trying to make through everything. Just staying up. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing, man. Just trying to stay up with everything that go on. Yeah.
And like I said, bro, I really appreciate you for being here. Really thank you for doing this, making the time, because I know we done tried to get it done. I appreciate your patience, and now it's here, and we here, so we're gonna make it happen. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say a prayer. Thank you, God, for bringing us here today. Thank you, God, for another day, another episode, bringing me and my brother together to have great conversations, to bring people closer to you, to make people aware. To get everybody, just ready to live, the right life, ready to focus on what the task at hand is and for purpose. And I prayed to even help my brother here find his purpose, and for him to also help me, focus on what my purpose is. Because I tell you, I'm excited and I'm thankful that you did this. But I pray for a great message. With no rushing. I pray that it just rolls off the tongue, and I pray that you let the Holy Spirit guide us. And in Jesus' name we pray, amen. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. No, I had to do that, bro. We here.
We here. This up, man. I've been waiting for all this all summer, man.
Yeah, and I've been, I was telling you it was coming. And I just wanted to make it right. I just want to make it right. But yeah, once again, bro, you're doing good. Also, I want to, because you text me, you tell me one thing that stood out, you say you trying to, make it through, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of everything that's going on right now. And realistically, what is it something that's, bringing you down? Like, what is it, talk to me, dog.
Going straight to it, huh? Straight to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I just had, we talked previously about just times where you heading in one direction. Yeah. And not everybody around you heading that same direction.
Exactly.
So it's having to get with yourself and be like, all right, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Going this one direction on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's almost like that feeling of leaving folks behind almost.
Right, yeah.
You want everybody to come with you, but not everybody can go with you on that journey.
Yeah, that's something. It's definitely the most unfortunate part, bro. But you real for saying that. You know what I'm saying? And and we talked about certain things. When we did talk, you know what I'm saying, when we when the Marietta, and we talked about it. That is hard. that is a very, very hard because that's what you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know family, you know friends that you know for a long time. It's hard. So I know. You know what I'm saying? And I make sure to let people know I am not perfect here on this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's mistakes make purpose. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna keep probably making a mistake to get, I guess to make whoever to understand that it's not, because it's not, and it's not at the same time, it's not always you that got to tell them.
Sure.
They kind of got, sometimes the worst case scenario, they got to figure it out by themselves.
Yeah. I think that's probably most case scenario for real.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like most people, like just the same way you tell a child, like, hey, don't touch this stove type. It's going to burn you.
Yeah.
But, they got to figure out for themselves to actually get burned, to be like, all right, really, I can't touch that.
Yeah. I mean, facts, you know what I'm saying? Because we hard-headed children, you feel me?
Yeah.
We are, you know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I don't necessarily, I mean, the way I did, anybody would probably comment on how, I do my kids or whatnot, how I raise them or whatnot. But one thing I know is that I'm making mistakes every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just as they're learning, I'm still learning too. I'm learning to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? If it was an age for parenting, I gotta be the same age as my kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we kind of on the same thing. So one thing why I say that is because you can't necessarily beat nobody up about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna make their mistakes. Everybody gonna kind of, do whatever they do, and they gonna get to wherever they supposed to go regardless, because that's what God has planned out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about let's go ahead and go into this because we talked about this already.
Yeah, for
sure.
And
I just had artists here and producers that are artists, rap artists and stuff like that. So I want to talk to you about it because we relate. We on the same page. So I remember even when YSL and them got locked up, or rest in peace Takeoff and everything. Where are you at with it right now? I already know where you at with it, but let the people know, just give insight, you know what I'm saying, how you really feel, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know.
I mean, I feel like it's the same story we hearing over and over, you know what I'm saying? Where we hearing it in the songs and we seeing it play out, and we still kind of trying to glorify it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a people. I don't mean to. I've been talking with some other folks about it. We're like, oh man, that's people's background. That's where people came from.
Right.
And they just kind of speaking their truth.
Right.
To a certain extent,
which makes sense.
Right. I think though it's one thing to speak your truth. You have your album come out, and all right, this is where I came from, this is where I lived, and this is where I grew up in. But after a certain stint, after a certain time, you have to grow from that. You have to find something new to be able to be. You can't always talk about the selling drugs, disrespecting women, being just careless with your own life and with the life of others.
Right.
Because that bleeds into everything. People listen to your music on repeat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like all day, we got it on the radio. They got it on their phone, Apple Music, Spotify.
Sticks to you.
Exactly. And you listen to something long enough, man, you're gonna start repeating that.
Exactly.
And that's where I don't want to take people's truth away from them, but at the same time, they gotta be almost taking responsibility for the voice that they putting out, or the voice that they have, rather. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think. Well, here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not. I'm gonna kind of play a different side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to give us something more to talk about. But to say that this is their story, this is their life. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm really not gonna do that, because at the same time, bro, you're supposed to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think there's a reason for everything, but I think at this time in our lives, it's kind of it's super random, and it's super it ain't no story behind it. You know what I'm saying? In a way.
What you mean? Give me.
There's no story behind it, like Takeoff's death.
Okay, yeah.
There's no necessarily. Everybody knew Takeoff as this cool, calm, collected guy, even though he wrote music about what he wrote music about.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But in his story, whatever his story is, and it ended how a statistic would end.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And like you said, like it's just a part of someone's life. So, and I understand that because you have to be able to teach. Everybody has to be able to talk, and you have to be able to relate to somebody. So, and not everybody is going to come out of that. Mm-hmm. But we are stuck in like poverty. Minds are stuck in poverty.
Yeah, poverty mindset.
Yeah, we are stuck in, like it's gonna, like we all right with living like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of artists, what I respect a lot of artists for, a lot of rap artists, is that they do their best to get out. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My thing is, and what I preach to, everybody who was here before you, is that it's a purpose in it. It's a purpose for helping the generation that is younger or anybody who needs to know. Anybody who might be your age, they need to know how to move and get out of the poverty mindset or wherever they at. Yeah. And it's not even just about like anybody from the streets or anybody from the hood. It's really about like you have to try to get somebody out of the mindset that they in. Period. So and what they would do, if we come at them with this conversation, and I'm glad you said that, is because they is gonna throw that at us. They're gonna say, that's how they live. You know what I'm saying? That's where they from. They gotta be able to speak their truth. But at the same time, the way they're speaking their truth is, I'ma still do this. Yeah. I'ma still get it done. I'ma still die. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't I used to.
Right. This is what I'm still doing.
This is still it. Right. We still do this. We still ride. We still spin. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? So, say if I say to you, brother, that's just where our people come from. Yeah. That's a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? What do you say in defense to, you know what I'm saying? It's probably never gonna change. Why how we gonna change it?
For sure. Yeah. That's the I go a lot of different directions in that, but response to that would be like, all right, that mindset right there is already keeping it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You already perpetuating the same thing because you don't, in a sense, believe that you could change outside of that. Right. So it's like, for you as a rapper to feel like, okay, this is how it's always been. This is what it's always gonna be. You have to have a kind of a shift in mindset in terms of, all right, this is how it's always been, and this is what I had to do to get to this point right here. But now I know, and I've got people telling me around me and showing me, like, all right, there's a different way to do stuff. Mm-hmm. I ain't got to go and keep doing the same thing that I know. We know the result. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, when, for instance, with Takeoff, it's tragic. Yeah. But that's almost an expected outcome. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and another direction, another angle to look at it is when you start talking about generational trauma. Mm-hmm. When you start looking in, like, now that's just the music, but the music is only a result of how we as a people live in general. You know what I'm saying? From the way that we treat each other, the way that we talk to each other, the way that we interact in the communities, all of that is put into the music. Mm-hmm. And the music is just a result of how we live. So to say that it ain't gonna change is saying that we ain't gonna change the way that we live. But we know that's not true. Yeah. We know we could change the way that we live.
Yeah, fast.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, already. And I think that's what our job is. Yeah. Strictly, you know what I'm saying? Because, I know that you're an athlete. You know what I'm saying? That's what you love to do. And what's crazy is, because what I said purpose is you teaching, you know what I'm saying, what you've been through. So what you've been through athletics and everything, you teaching anybody younger than you are that's next to you, same age as you, how to get it done. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of your purpose. And that hits it right on the nail, because it's like, that's your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that to go back to that, like, there needs to be somebody to teach them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're right. If we keep on, if it just keeps on happening, you know what I'm saying, nobody's teaching, it's definitely gonna keep on happening. You know what I'm saying? We definitely not gonna get nowhere, if there's no teacher. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there for the teachers.
For sure.
To teach, the generation to change the culture.
Only it's not popular to listen to the teacher.
Not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not popular. It's not popular to even talk about God like I talk about God.
For sure.
And to make people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's not necessarily telling them don't do that. It's just giving them something else to think about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And even going back to what you said, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody listening to, shoot them up, everybody listening to, do this, do that, female, all degrading females, whatnot, and even we can just go ahead and say it now because it's the same thing, vice versa. Females do the same thing with men now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I actually just seen this, somebody that posted this, John. I think they said, I ain't gonna necessarily say the female artist name, but she's known though, and she said that females are running the rap game right now, and nobody want to listen to dudes because it's talking about that nobody want to hear violence and stuff like that in the song. Then the rapper responds, so we all in the same boat because y'all talking about scamming dudes and sleeping with dudes and getting money from them, and he like, we all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but we all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like that's true. We sitting here pointing fingers, so what y'all finna do? Right.
Nothing but keep pointing fingers. At least that's what I've seen.
Exactly. That's what's finna happen. That's what happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That sucks to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's why again, it's good that you're doing this though, because you can get in front of that the artist and kind of basically create the wave. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Be able to be like, hey, this is what we noticed. I know y'all see this too. Mm-hmm. Let's take the lives that y'all have lived,
right?
Y'all's truth,
yeah, and
speak to how it could be better
for
the people coming up behind you. You know what I'm saying? Even for the people, your peers that in the same position.
Yeah,
how can we improve upon what we've already done in the past? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the growth comes from.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out there because I was an artist first, because I fell in love with rap first,
yeah, and
hip hop first. I'm still trying to break out of the cycle, not in necessarily a cycle like I'm so stuck in it, but like if I hear a great song, I'm gonna tap in.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, yeah.
What it is like, cause that's where I was at first when I was making music. It wasn't necessarily like crazy, like shooting, doing all type of. And I necessarily didn't even talk about women like that. You know what I'm saying? I might have said something now and then, but that just wasn't my stilo. Cause at the same time, I had a girl. You know what I'm saying? I had you know what I'm saying? I was with her, so. And I didn't want to disrespect her, which was crazy. Like, it didn't matter. If somebody ever, it don't matter. Rapping right now, you got a female, like you say, like, I guess
the wildest stuff. Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you would think like, that don't make them feel any type of way. You know what I'm saying? But it is a certain maturity. You know what I'm saying, when it comes with that. But I say this to say like, I'm still like breaking out of it because like, and you better than me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you better than me when it comes to it, cause you told me like you're not really tapped in. Like I was telling you different names stuff. You telling me nah, I'm not tapped in like that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And but that's cause your mindset is in a totally different space. You know what I'm saying? Like you in a totally different space.
But it's ebb and flow. I'll tell you, it's ebb and flow.
Explain that.
Like there be times where it's like thinking like it's times where I'm into it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I tap in because it's some of my favorite, people I like to listen to.
Right.
And I get with the vibe a little bit, but then it's like I feel it kind of wear on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all right. I need to take a step back.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like I've been trying to find. I really been trying to look for, especially now with the music I listen to now. I'll listen to my favorite artists and whatnot, mm-hmm. But it's really all right. What message am I getting out of this music? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else might be getting a whole different vibe from it, but I'm getting like something that's motivated, positive. It's it could be the shoot 'em up type.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But it's I'm
maybe we on the same level there. God.
Yeah. So
I understand that, but for real, I just want to put it out there because we still have to have a heart for the people who it's hard to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? This is what
Yeah.
it's in our blood. It's in our culture. It's what we know. You know what I'm saying? And it's how we have fun.
Yeah.
It's how we bring the energy. And you're right, because like in a way, like it's not necessarily the same message. And that's also at the same time what somebody else will say who listens to it. Like I go to the gym, this get me pumped up. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you go home to your baby mama, baby daddy or whatnot, you might be thinking they cheating on you because of some song you listen to. I can't trust hoes.
Right.
I can't do this and that.
It's putting it into your head.
Right. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think at the same time, this is why life is where it's at. And I think that if we're gonna be the guys on the other side of it, trying to get it to be better, the best thing we could do is still have a heart and still understand.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people won't have the conversation of understanding. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's gonna be a day. It probably ain't gonna happen. It might not happen in the next. It might happen next year.
What's up?
But it might be two rappers right here, and it must be us against these two.
us with them.
Us with. I love you said that.
Line, 'cause
My bad. but at the same time, the reason why I say that is because it's what's gonna feel like.
Yeah.
But then another reason, because us with them, we have to have a heart, which I would want them to do the same thing.
Right.
You feel me? That's why we, as you know, trying to be who we are, we have to be that start.
That understanding, bridges
That understanding, and your energy is exactly what I need for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when somebody maybe get rowdy, we just like
you just chill out, you know, and that's
exactly what I mean.
That's the same them patterns.
Yeah.
Everybody respond to the rowdy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So
You get rowdy, I get rowdy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We don't need it.
Yeah, we just cooling. We trying to get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But that'd be a great episode. So I'm glad I just put that in there. That's gonna happen. So anybody who wanna come have a conversation with us, get down and dirty, you feel me? Nah, I'm just kidding. But but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need that. We need conversation like that, because that's what's gonna make people understand, you know, figure out where we at. Yeah. But dang, I had something in mind that I want to talk about. My bad. Nah, it happens. We live. It's all good. Here, I'll ask you this. You know, with everything I would say that you're going through right now, you know, has it broken you? Just a real question here. Has it broken you?
Broken me? Nah.
And if it's not broken you, has it discouraged you? Let's say that. I think you did say at the beginning, it's kind of question what you're supposed to be doing.
It's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
For sure. But if anything, I think it really solidifies kind of where I'm going.
Right.
Because it's like, all right, I know it's almost like the path less traveled type. You know, I know I'm going in the direction that needs to be gone in.
My bad. Can you hand me that cup right there, bro? Go ahead. My bad.
Nah. So
I'm parched over here, bro. I've been talking all day.
All day. You episode after episode.
I'm working, boy. My bad, but go ahead.
No, you good. But nah, it's just have I been broken? Nah. I think again, it just kind of solidified the resolve a little bit. It's like, all right, cool. If nobody else wants to rock this road with me, you know, I'll do it myself type.
Yeah. I think with that, bro, that here's what I say, just as some like, gotta get right. I ain't necessarily telling you, but get right, you know what I'm saying? Leave them, bro. But just to say it like this, we have no time. We ain't got no time to wait on nobody.
None, man.
We ain't got no time to wait on nobody that ain't trying to just at least hear us out. You could at least hear me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could at least have respect for what I'm doing. And I think with everybody that was around me, I wasn't necessarily around a lot of people. But even I think I might have told you, like, I stopped smoking. You feel me? Yeah. Or I would say I stopped, but like, you know, I don't purchase anymore. I probably hit it a couple times, just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Probably like literally Thanksgiving and before that was a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I had to get a certain focus. If I wanted to be around the weed, I was gonna get around maybe people that ain't had the same mindset, or I was gonna get around, just being honest, culture. What culture is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's not necessarily disrespect anybody, but it's just like because of how my mindset is, I will wherever I'm going, I will continue to follow that path. You feel me?
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily stop for me. Like, so, like, in you telling, you still maybe got people around you and stuff like that. You were, in a way, it's kind of like you still following that path. You still in it. Yeah. Like, you kind of going and then you taking right and left and you just not going straight. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think that for the both of us, because we are who we are and the way we speak or where our purpose might be and how we supposed to be speaking, what we supposed to do, I think it's for me. I'm gonna say for me, because I know it's time for me to straighten up. You feel me? I've gotten to a certain point in my life to where, like, I'm comfortable, but God's still telling me certain things. You gotta get right. You feel me? And like I said, I'll never say I'm perfect on here because literally, there's something that pops up in my mind every day that might be imperfect. You feel me? Like I said, might be listening to a song, whatnot, and it messes with me. So, what can you do? And it's gonna be hard, but what do you feel like you need to do today? Which, like I said, is hard. I'm not saying cut everybody out today,
right.
But like, I would say, okay, let me put it like this. Because we said that basically it would be just God kind of just moving people away from you, or it just be time when they find out that you're just not moving that way. Yeah. Even if you do tell them, and even if you don't tell them, you know what I'm saying, God will just separate. But besides that, for sure, how can you still, I guess, make everybody feel comfortable, make them feel like you're not leaving, and how at the same time, how are you going to, like, what's the next step? It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not like I said, I'm not necessarily telling you like you gotta get right. I love to say that, but at the same time, I have a heart, so it's like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? What do you need? What do you need that is going to set you apart? You know what I'm saying? You need more time. As a coach, you want full time. You want this to be it. You want to just have God to give you what you need, so you ain't got to worry about nobody no more. So I'm just throwing it out there. But what you think?
I mean, you hitting the nail on the head for a lot of stuff though. Like, especially with, like, when we talking about God kind of moving people out, just kind of clearing the path. And now the only thing left to do is kind of, for me, it's like a mental switch. It's like, all right, bet. I see the path I need to go on, and I just got to lock in. Yeah. And that's like the biggest thing I've been doing is be, before my next day, it's like I set my intention for what I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? And like, all right, I know tomorrow I'm about to do X, Y, and Z because this is gonna propel me on my path of where I know I'm trying to get to. Yeah. So as soon as I wake up, it's like boom, it's automatic. It's already like I already put the program in to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny you say it, because it's like that's how today was my day. To like, all right, I'm locked in and I'm ready to go, and that's where reaching out to the right people to get the most stuff moving, setting stuff up, just being. A lot of my work that I'll be doing is really just setting work up, or really just connecting people together.
Got you.
And that's, if I can get 4 or 5 people to connect, that they never knew, and was like, oh, okay, you doing this and you doing this. Yeah. Oh, we can get this going.
I see.
And that's my, like, all right, bet I did a good job today. Yeah. Let me go and do better tomorrow.
I'm glad you in. I glad you in there, bro, because it's day by day. It's step by step. Like, I know I was trying to put it on you, like, you got to change, but no, for real, like, it's not going to happen like that. For nobody, it's going to happen like that. So it's, like, for real, I'm glad you said that, because, and the way you set the expectation, because I don't do that.
Word.
I just pray for the beginning of my day. I pray to have a good day, for it to be a good day.
For sure.
I don't set the expectation. What the expectation, if anything, for tomorrow, because you said that, is going to be, I got to get up for work tomorrow. Yeah. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. So it's going to be, they probably going to be mad at me because I came and I decided to do what I wanted to do.
Right.
But it's going to be, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Take that with a, you know, whatever. Take my disc, whatever they want to do, and then we moving from there. We selling from there. We getting money from there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's time to work. I know y'all might feel, you know, I wasn't here. You probably, you know, want to question why I wasn't here. I know you probably upset, but I'm back. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to be better next time, and let you know that I ain't gonna do you like that. You know what I'm saying? No more. I'm gonna try to where we can create a plan so we don't knock each other side the head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Nah, but for real, but I'm glad you said that, setting the expectation, bro, because we all need to do that. We all need to set the expectation for the day, what we gonna get out of this day. Even people going to school, even people like you know, going to 9 to 5, going to cook at a fast food restaurant. Yeah. What's the expectation? You know what I'm saying? What am I getting out of it? And even making you realize, is this what I want to do?
Yeah. Your expectation should be getting you closer to either realizing your purpose or closer to what your purpose is.
Perfect.
You know?
That's what's up. I like that. That's real.